America, America, America. My good fellow Americans, how are we folks doing tonight? Are we folks doing tonight? Are we folks doing great tonight? Are we folks doing great tonight? I changed up a little bit of the music this time around for the beginning part, the intro of the election today. I switched up a little bit of the music, because I don't want it to be a YMCA or another song every single time. So we switched up a little bit this stream. So I hope I hope it doesn't really you know, give off like a bad environment, but it's whatever though. I mean, it's a good song. So, I did use one of the new discs from Minecraft. That was a new song, aka Tears from the I'm pretty sure yes, it's the new Minecraft music disc. Tears, just put it on, for the intro. That was Tears, by the way. So yeah. I'm really trying to, change up the music so it's not YMCA every single time. So yeah, but anyways though, folks, welcome into the election. Welcome back into Minecraft, yeah, folks. This is now episode 551. It's crazy how long we've gone. And it's now episode 551. What's up, Mewing Solo, Artisan, Fox Keeps Up, aka Sab. Because I know that's Sab. Unknown, Dragon, Zonary, Tripolar, and everybody else that's in here. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in, chat. Welcome in. How are we folks doing tonight? How are we folks doing? Are we all ready for the elections? I think we are. I think we all are ready for the elections. Even I am. Oh, Lord. I think we're all ready for the elections. Oh, guys, I'm putting on my socks, by the way. Give me a sec. But, so far, though, right now. Right. So far, guys, just for the confirmed candidates right now that I've been told are running. Currently it's just Blacktooth. Now, as soon as I get into onto the world, people are gonna start saying that I'm gonna run stuff. So I already know there's more people. I already know there's gonna be more people that are gonna run. But right now, the confirmed candidates that are currently running, that I know of, that have been confirmed before the election, is only Blacktooth. So, yeah. I'm ready. The president ready. What's up, Mr. President? It looks like the president is ready and rocking and rolling for this election. All right. This is gonna be very interesting. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. This is gonna be very interesting, I will say. Very interesting. These are some hard socks to get in. Also, by the way, guys, I just want to mention, I will only be streaming the election tonight. That's all I'm gonna be streaming. And afterwards, I'm just gonna probably hop on Forza Horizon. So yeah, I'm running. You're running today, Sab. All right, nice. Thank you. We have a whole bunch of candidates. I see. Zonary's gonna run with Artisan. Sab is gonna run with whoever he's gonna run with. I don't know, but this is gonna be a very good list of candidates. I can already see that. Wow. All right, W's. All right, I am excited. So right now, as we can see, a whole lot of people are really putting out their candidacy out there for the presidency. As you can see there, that is crazy. Nikki, the president is gonna be your vice president or your running mate. Alrighty, anyways though. I accidentally Allah like barred the church earlier, but I rebuilt it. Fuck you mean you Allah like barred the fucking church. Yeah, but I've seen the church though. I saw the church yesterday while it was I saw the church yesterday while it was in construction. And that shit looked nice. So I already knew from the start it would look nice. So you did well. As you can see there, folks, we got some what seems to be, oh, there's some chickens here for some reason. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, no, kill the fucking chickens, bro. Someone kill all the chickens. I don't know what's going on. Kill the chickens. Anybody, anyways though, yeah, we got a church here. We got the church. Thought explosives were off, then I accidentally Allah like barred the church. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. But alright, folks, you have a whole bunch of news to cover today, such as, mainly the elephant in the room, yeah, can't forget about the elephant in the room, which is the elections. So right now, the confirmed candidates right now, after, what I just said, are Sab, Zonary, and Blacktooth. That's all the people I think, are going to run. But we'll see, though. We'll see. So anyways, I really want to start the election up. So at 11 p.m. right now it's 10:48 p.m. At 11 p.m. the election will start. So in about 12 minutes the election will start, folks. At 11 p.m. EST, that's in about 12 minutes the election will start. So make your way over, folks, and don't miss it. And by the way, it's gonna be in the same election stage, so don't worry. All right, my good fellow Americans, I'm ready for this one. This election is gonna be very interesting to commentate on because we're gonna actually have a lot of candidates this time around, like a whole bunch of candidates. So that's gonna be very interesting. People will tell people to join hashtag event. Why? Not yet. It's too early. Fox, we can hold it at the church after the church service. No, we're not holding the election at the church, bro. The church was not built for that. We're gonna hold it out here in the open, like always. And maybe afterwards, yeah, we'll build a new election stage or like a new election room or whatever, like an election center. But this is where we're gonna currently be having the elections at for now. Being the dragon yet? Yeah, we did, dude. Fucking weeks ago. We're far past that point, like super far past that point. Gosh, I think everyone, yeah, I know everyone has gotten far past that point. Oh, I thought everyone would, I thought everyone was frozen. Slash kill the chickens. All right, bet. There's there's like at least 4 or 5 people running, by the way. So we're gonna definitely have a primary. Definitely have a primary. 100%. Fucking at least 5 or 4 people are running. There we go. God damn, bro. Holy shit, look at those fucking chickens. That's lagging up the server, bro. Like, deadass, that's lagging up the server. You can't play Minecraft anymore? Oof. GG's, bro. It was fun while it lasted. Fun while it lasted. I have to put down the... Oh, hold on. No. We're gonna have fences. We're gonna have fences, because it saves more space for us. I'm gonna put down some fences. Anything's been disabled, I think? Really? Nice. Wait, no, not nice. What? Fuck am I saying? Not nice. That's not nice. That is horrible. I hope you get your Nintendo back. What the fuck am I saying? I just lost it there for a sec. That is fucking crazy. Okay, there we go. I think 4 should be enough. If not, we can have 5. But that should hopefully be enough, though. Hopefully. But, yeah. There we go. Also, by the way, guys, I just want to say, I recommend you have a microphone for the election. Like, I recommend you, like, speak with a mic. Like, if you're one of the candidates, by the way, I'm speaking to all the candidates. If you're gonna be running and you don't have a microphone, you know, the chances of you winning the primary, are gonna be slim. Very slim. That's all I'm gonna say. Just because, like, you don't have a mic. People can't hear like what you sound like as well, and it's gonna be a little bit annoying to deal with because, you know, we're gonna have to wait for you to type out a whole paragraph every single question. So yeah, but in about 8 minutes, folks, in about 8 minutes the election will start, folks. In about 8 minutes the election will start, my good fellow Americans. In about 8 minutes. 8 minutes. In about 8 minutes. I got my Roblox account banned for defending someone. Really? Oof. Crazy. LMAO. LMAO. Bro, the Roblox moderation is so goddamn stupid. I'm pretty sure once I was playing with Brogeef, like what, a couple years ago, and we were saying fart, like we're just spamming like the word fart inside the chat, and then we got kicked off of the game, and then we got, you know, like the letter or stuff, you know, like the letter that pops up on your screen. Saying like you've been temporarily banned for like a day or something for saying fart. Fucking Roblox moderation is stupid. It's actually stupid. So yeah, anyways though, Foxy's running. So right now, I think it's, yeah, the president. I just saw someone say the president is running. It's the president, Zonary, Blacktooth. I don't think Blacktooth is gonna be on, so let's just scratch out Blacktooth. But yeah, it's gonna be the president, aka Soloniki. It's gonna be Zoneri. It's gonna be Sab, and it's gonna be. You ready? Oh, four. Yeah. So I think that's it. I think we're clear. We're full. I'm running. Oh, you're running too. All right, that's it. Just one more spot, and that's it, though. Holy shit, guys, chillax. Oh my god, dude, who keeps on throwing eggs at this guy? All right, hold on a minute. Okay, you know what? Let's do something. Mr. President, come over to the middle. No, you're not doing that. Come over to the middle, Mr. President. You're gonna go all the way over to the corner, bro. You're not popular. We have to sort it out by popularity. So, Sab, go to the corner here. Dragon, go here. Well, actually, you know what? This is a little bit tough. Zoneri, oops, go here. Dragon, go here. And I think that's it. And then we'll have this. Yeah. And hold on, step back a little bit. There. No, you're not supposed to. Guys, leave the podiums alone. If I'm not touching yours, don't move it. I said I was running this election, last election, Fox. How did you forget? That's crazy. Fuck, you mean, wait, what do you mean you're running this election? What are you talking about? No, I'm running this election. What? When did you say that? What's going on with, like, the whole arrows and stuff? I hear arrows being dropped. What the fuck's going on? There's, like, 1,000 arrows being dropped. Okay. Alright, awesome sauce. Also, guys, if there's any griefing or, like, any holes and stuff that you see around here, just make sure they're covered. I just want to say. Alrighty, but there you have it, though. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're we're locked out, so no one else can run. That's it. Like, you can't run. Like, we're out of capacity here, alright? We got 5 fucking candidates. The most we've ever had in the season alone. Maybe, like, since season 13. So that's a little bit insane. So, oof. My god. That is a little bit insane. A little bit insane. I'm running for president, dumbass. Then why did you say I was running this? Oh, okay. I understood it wrong. Never mind. Okay. Alrighty. It is now 10:56 p.m. We have about 4 minutes left until the election begins. 4 minutes left. I'm gonna go ahead and load up the stage VC real quick. Start this up. I have to leave, just, you know, again, because for some reason my microphone does not work sometimes. I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna put this in MC News. What is going on? Why the fuck is my thing? No, close this. Okay, something keeps on hitting me. An arrow or something, and it's pissing me off. I don't know what keeps on hitting me. But it's something. Yeah, something keeps on... Yeah, for some reason, something keeps on hitting me. It's tripolar, dude, get off of there. Get the fuck off of there, bro. Well, what's going on? Get off the tree, bro. Are there arrows like on top or something? Like just like fucking raining for. If there's like arrows coming from on top or whatever, then yeah, that means we're getting hacked. I don't think we're getting hacked though. Impossible. Holy shit! Yo. I'm about to go into... Oh! Is it this motherfucker? I think it might be that motherfucker. Don't make seats on the path, by the way. Get on these seats. Alright, folks. We have about 2 minutes left, folks. 2 minutes left until the election begins. Okay, guys, stop building up. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna have to take that down. Guys, stop building up. They're actually, like, griefing and stuff. Dude, come on. Brother. Get the fuck off of there. I'm pretty sure that's Arhami. Arhami, dude. You gotta stop. Come on. Okay, get the fuck off the tree. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have about a minute left. A minute left until the election begins, dude. Okay. Yeah, I'm not dealing with you today. No, I'm not about to deal with you. Okay. Also, by the way, guys, to all the candidates, they need to load up VC and go into the stage VC. Go into the stage, guys. I'm talking to all the candidates and everybody else. Make your way over to the stage VC if you haven't already. Please make your way over to the stage VC. Dang, bro, we have 5 fucking candidates. I can't hear you. Oh my god, of course. Yeah, the fucking thing is still happening to me. Hold on, guys. Hello? If you can hear me, put your hands down. Okay. Alright, good. Alright, that's good enough. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but recently, like, this fucking Discord thing has just been tweaking on me. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and bring the candidates up real quick. So, Dragon, Shab, President, Zonary. Come up, guys. Come up, come up. Come up, folks. Come up.
Fox, is my mic working okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, by the way, Artisan, check the
really
console.
Scared if it would work or not.
Alright. Yeah, no, check the console, Artisan. I see some suspicious, fishy shit going on.
Yeah, I keep getting hit.
Yeah, it's arrows like whatchamacallit? Fox, I'm running too. Oh, dude, it's too late. No, it's too late. Too late, bro.
It's
No, we're not having 6 candidates. It's too late. Yup. No, it's not our Hemi.
My phone died.
Do you see this shit? Yeah, I know. We mean it's a dispenser doing that. Where? I don't see a dispenser. Where's it at? Hello, Dadgy. Welcome in. Okay. Okay, folks. Okay, okay. Like way up? What do you mean all the way up?
Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, fucking it's our Hemi. Hold on, dude. I'm gonna kick him. Yeah, never mind, it's our Hemi just fucking around and shit. Okay, alrighty. We have about 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, guys, come on, log on. I'm not waiting for you guys. It's already 11. It's 11:02.
Guys, wait.
Unknown.
I have to log off Minecraft with Discord.
Okay. So what, you can't, so like when you go onto Minecraft, like it boots you out of Discord? It doesn't hear me anymore. Oof. I think it does put him out of Discord.
We're waiting for Unknown. Unknown's not even on the stage.
No, Unknown, no, dude, Unknown's not running. It's already too late. We're not having 6 candidates.
Oh.
They're not running, man? Oh, then, it's, alright, it's whatever then. Alright, we'll have Unknown phone on the spot. Never mind then.
Wait.
It's alright then, because we need to, dude, we need to hurry up. I'm not waiting 3 eternities. I'm not waiting 3 eternities.
Thank you, sir.
Alright. Sab, are you running or are you not running? Bro, you just said you're not running. What are you doing?
Wait, what?
Dude,
So,
what are you doing,
do I get
bro?
off?
No, you can stay on. It's just he said he's not running. Are you running or are you not running?
Okay, so do I get off?
Yeah, get off, get off. Never mind. I don't know what he's doing, dude. Bruh. Dad gave you the $2 through Super Chat. Thanks so much, Dad gave. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start in a sec. 1, 1, 2. Is Zonary on here? No, Zonary's not on the stage. Zonary, get on the stage.
Sonary's phone died.
Dragon's here. Solo's here. Sab, get on the stage. And we're missing one person, I think. Unless we're not.
We're missing Blacktooth, right? See Cameron?
Sab, get on stage. No, I didn't kick you up.
Yo, who's kicking me out of the stage? I was on the stage like 5 seconds ago.
No, it's not me. It's not me. Okay, we got 3. Yeah, we're missing 1.
Hello, hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Shut up. Zonary, get on the stage, dude.
Yo, let me tell you a joke, okay?
There's no time for jokes.
No.
Get on the fucking stage, or get on the server. I mean, where you at,
Why did the chicken cross the road?
bruh?
But we need to hurry this up, bro.
Dude, I don't have time for this shit.
Hello?
I don't got time for funny jokes right now. All right, funny guy. I'm trying to invite Zonary, and he just okay. Where is he at?
Oh, you're gonna make me summon Hero Brian. You don't want me to do this.
Oh my god, we're
You
just
don't
taking
want me to do
eternities.
this, guys.
Holy shit.
You're gonna make me.
Can I
You're
join
gonna make me
role
summon
please my
Hero
user as just my YouTube? Wild Army Fox right now, all joins and stuff is turned
You're gonna make
off,
me
so no
summon
one is joining because we're having elections. So, dude, you joined at a very wrong time. I'm sorry, man. I mean, if you want, you can watch the elections though, and join our Discord server. And then after that, I can add you though. So yeah, it's perfectly fine.
And Hero Brian.
I'm sorry, Wild Army Fox, dude. You joined at a very wrong time, man. Alrighty. Sab. Okay. Okay. Holy shit. Zonary's taking eternities. Lord have mercy.
Yo, am I in the stage? Am I muted? Am I muted?
I can hear you.
Now?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Fox, I gotta go, bro. I can't run.
Bruh. Okay, it's whatever. Alright, man. See you later.
Because this took way too long.
Okay, dude. He's taking ages. Okay, you know, I think I'm just gonna hurry up. Okay, so, you know, we'll do something. Sab, get on this podium. Dragon, get on this podium. Because, like,
Hey,
this
why
shit is
Dragon?
taking way too long. Yeah, no, this shit's taking way too long. Okay, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Zonary. You can run without a mic, it's whatever. Okay, as long as you can hear me, though, that's alright. Alright, anyways, folks. Anyways, sorry for the, sorry for all the disruptions we had there. Because, you know, we're wasting time and shit. Alrighty. I can hear you, Sab, dude. I can hear you. I can hear you, bro. Alrighty. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the second election of Sevastopol. I'm here joined by Dragon, the former leader of Zarkov and the creator of Zarkov, and I'm here joined by one of my moderators, Sabboy Cool8E. He's also one of my mods for Discord, and he's also one of the mods on Season 15, so he's also running. And we also have the former president of Season 13, Zonary Plague 522 running. So congratulations, guys, for being here. I hope all of you guys are having a great night. It is the 5th of July. Again, I hope you guys had a great 4th of July, of course. You know, we need to mention it, of course, you know, because we're still, you know, it's still the 5th of July. But anyways, though, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on to the second election of season 15, aka Sevastopol. I want to thank you guys for all being here, not just the candidates, but the audience as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin. So, the first question that I have in mind that I'll be asking all three of you guys, starting with Zonary on the right, is, if you become the president of Sevastopol, what are your policies and what will you do? Go ahead, Zonary.
It's short.
And again, I just want to mention as well one more thing. to the audience as well, like always, you guys can always ask questions in the chat, and I can pick any question from the chat. Even the candidates, if the candidates want to ask any questions to other candidates, they can do that as well. They can type in their questions onto the YouTube chat, not onto the Minecraft chat, onto the Discord, not Discord, onto the YouTube chat, and I'll see them there because I have the chat pulled up on my left, and I can just quickly see them there. So if you want to again, if you want to type any questions in for any of the candidates or for all three candidates, you can go ahead and just type in the question over at the YouTube chat. And I'll go ahead and pick it, and then I'll go ahead and, you know, just ask all three candidates afterwards. Oh my god, dude. Okay. I'm about to kick him off as well. Okay, there we go. Okay, holy shit, dude. Your fucking phone. Invest in a new phone, goddammit. Fuck. Invest in a new goddamn phone next time. Get up here. Holy shit. Gosh, of course. It needs to take 3,000 decades for the last person to get on the stage. Of course. Oh my god. And also, I just want to say one more thing as well, folks, to the other people that were going to run. If you have 10 minutes of your time to be in the election, like, to run, don't run. Like, if you got to go in 10 minutes, don't run. Like I'm not saying that just to be rude or, like, you know, offensive. I'm just saying that if you're gonna run but you have only 10 minutes to run, don't run. Like, just if you have 10 minutes, like, before you have to go somewhere, don't run. All right? Because this shit takes like a while. Dadgy for the $2 through super chat. Thank you, Dadgy, for the $2 through super chat. Thank you so much, Dadgy, for the $2. We now have $4 raised so far. $4. Thank you, Dadgy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dadgy. Oh my god, bro. Holy shit. Get up here. Thank you. Okay. Hello? Hello? Zonary? Hello? Okay, you know what? I don't have time for this as well. I'm sorry, Zonary. I'm sorry, dude. No. Hold on. I'm gonna have to get you off the stage, dude. I'm sorry. No, you're taking way too long. No, I'm sorry, bro. Alright, guys, let's move up real quick. You're taking way too long. Like, you're taking 3 eternities. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, dude. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Let's go ahead and redo that one more time. Stop putting lights here. All right, folks, let's do this one more time. Sorry about the inconvenience. Zonary is taking 3 years. It's already 11:12 p.m. We would have already been in the election poll already, in the primary poll, but we are now going to just do a debate and a regular election. So here we go, folks. Alrighty, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the election of, welcome back to election season. I should say election season, and it is Saturday, a lovely Saturday night. I'm here joined by, you know, the former leader of Zarkov, aka Mr. Dragon. Thank you for being here as well, and my moderator, and also a regular moderator for season 15, Sab, and also one of my manager from Discord. Welcome as well, and I thank you for being here. So, again, guys, thank you so much for being here, to both of you and the audience for listening. And again, I'm not going to make this super duper long. We're going to have 5 questions inside the debate. And again, I can pick from any question that the audience asks, any of you guys. I'll pick the question from the audience, and then I'll ask both of you guys at the end. That's if an audience asks a question. But without further ado, folks, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin. First question, I'll be asking Dragon on my right first. Dragon, if you become the president of SEVASTOPOL, what will be your policies and or agendas? Go ahead.
The first thing I'm gonna do is build a station hire policemen to enforce the law.
Alrighty, thank you for that, Dragon, for answering my first question on what you would do if you become president. Mr. Sab, go ahead. I'll go ahead and invite you onto the stage. Come up here. Sab. Hello? Sab? Sab, hello?
Hello, can you hear me now?
Okay, there we go. I can hear you. Alright, Sab, I'll go ahead and repeat the question to you since that took a little bit of time. To be honest, it doesn't matter that you're here. You know what? Let's do something. Let me just place an armor stand right here. How about that? Can you go on the world, or on the realm while, having Discord on or no?
No, because like after like 5
Okay.
minutes it kicks me out.
Okay, that's right.
Good.
Alright, I'll go ahead and repeat the question to you in a
what I
sec.
plan on like doing is, since this season is almost about to end, I'm planning on putting like a bunch of mini games and lots of fun stuff to do, before the season ends, so we can all like cherish and have these fun moments before we say our last goodbyes.
Alright, Sab, thanks so much for answering the question on what you would do as president. All your policies. Thank you so much for answering. I just want to thank both of you guys again for answering the first question into this debate. We have 4 questions left. Second question, I will let anybody from the audience go ahead. If anyone has any questions, again, I will go ahead and pick any question from the audience. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a question here. Again, if you want to ask your own question, you can go ahead and ask it over in YouTube chat, or in the YouTube chat, of course, and I'll go ahead and pick it, and then I'll ask him. I'll ask the candidates. We'll wait a second so people can just go ahead and start asking their questions, and then after that we will start.
Did anyone like say anything around the game?
Yeah, there's about 2 questions. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pick one, and then I'll pick the other one for the next question. All right. Arhemi says, from, I'm pretty sure, the province of Zarkov, but also Sevastopol. The former president is asking, how are you going to let people play the realm because it's dead? I will go ahead and let Sab on my left answer first. Go ahead.
So, firstly, what I think is I'm gonna do like the same thing as I did earlier. Try to attract people, with like mini games and stuff. But another thing I will be also doing is also hosting campaigns so people join the realm. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do to attract people to join the realm.
All right, thank you so much for answering the second question that was from the audience. Sab, Dragon, go ahead.
I would do daily events like tournaments, for example, like a PvP tournament, a hide and seek tournament, kind of like Sab's idea with mini games, kind of like that. And also, I think if with the jobs like the policeman, I think more people will get on for that.
All right, thank you so much for answering the second question, Dragon, and thank you to Sab for answering the second question. Let's move on into the third question. The third question comes from Tripolar himself, Lord Tripolar 1, and his question, I'll go ahead and ask you first again, Dragon. The question from Tripolar is, quote, how will you help the government? Just to elaborate on that, if you do get confused, Dragon, what he means by how will you help the government, what benefits will you have to the government to hopefully ease some of, like the positions that we have in the administration, maybe, I don't know, an example of helping the government is maybe expanding some roles, maybe making some secretary roles, the treasury of whatever it is. That's what he means. That's what a tripolar means. Go ahead, Mr. Dragon.
There we go.
Obviously, I'm gonna hire some secretaries, and obviously, I'm gonna be like really active to help do most of the work and to let the other people in the government actually have some rest if they need.
All right, thank you so much, Dragon, for answering the third question from Tripolar. Mr. Sab, go ahead. I'll go ahead and repeat the question if you need to hear the question one more time.
Yo, what's okay? So what I think should happen is that I'm gonna do something like Raiden, and hire more people for more government positions. And what I'm also thinking on doing is also making laws and expanding the court. And also, what I think I should be doing also is to build an economy for fair trading and to make sure you don't get scammed.
All right, thank you so much, Sab, for answering the third question that comes from Tripolar, and thank you to the both of you for answering the third question. We have about 2 questions left for this debate, and I'll go ahead and ask the fourth one. The fourth question will be about transportation and hopefully not the expansion of the city, but transportation and the advancement of the city, such as an infrastructure, building more houses, etc. I'll let Sab on my left go first. So the main question is, so you don't get confused, or both of you guys don't get confused, the question basically is, how will you advance the city? Maybe by improving the infrastructure of the city, renovating some old buildings that have been left to rot inside of different parts of Sevastopol, maybe Dirtmania or Zarkov in general. But here at home in Sevastopol, there's been a lot of houses that have been abandoned, and like in my famous phrase, they are cardboard boxes. So if you become the president, what will be your plan on hopefully advancing the city and transportation through railways? Go ahead, Mr. Sab.
So what I think I'll be doing is I'll be starting nether travel, and I will also turn the houses into either like either mini games or farms, to help like certain stuff if people like need like paper or cows, we can just make a farm for that in place of that house.
All right, thank you so much.
Also,
Go ahead.
sorry. And in the nether, I would specifically do railways because we do not have the time to place ice boats to make an ice boat rail. So we'll be focusing more on railways because it can also help with villager transportation too.
All right, thank you so much, Sab, for answering the fourth question of this debate. Mr. Dragon, go ahead. If you want, I can repeat the question to you. And I know you have to write now, so it's all right. You type fast.
Yo, Raiden, you're muted.
Is he trying to talk? Dragon, you're AFK. Dragon's response was, I'll give each abandoned or not so good looking house a 2-day notice, and like Sab, I'll add more railways. Thank you so much, Dragon, for the straightforward answer there in the chat. I know you can't really spell a whole paragraph because you're probably doing something right now and you can't really speak, but thank you so much for answering the question, and I also want to thank Sab for answering the fourth question. Last but not least, fifth and last final question of this debate. I will go ahead and let the actual audience pick or make up any questions that they have in their minds. They've already heard from expansion, or the agenda. Both of the candidates' agendas on expansion, the hopefully expanding the government, and in the beginning the whole mini games, and how to hopefully bring back the season even more alive. So I will let the audience once again go ahead and pick a question or make up their own question. And again, if you want to ask your own question, you have to say it in the YouTube chat. So just a quick reminder. We'll wait a moment, folks.
Yo, did anyone say anything?
I can talk now.
Oh, what's up?
Okay, are there any questions in the chat, in the YouTube chat? Unless I can just go ahead and ask my own question. All right, I'll go ahead and ask my own question. All right, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and ask my own question. Moderator's question. Last but not least, fifth question. I'll go ahead and let Dragon answer first on the right. So, for the fifth question is, recently in the last administration, so far, the last administration, the vice president, or the former vice president, during that administration, did hopefully try and propose a plan for a currency inside the city, which I'm pretty sure did pass. So I really want to speak on that for this last final question. If you were to become the president, are you supporting or are you not supporting, hopefully, creating a currency for the city, a main currency for the city for citizens to rely on, and hopefully trade inside, I don't know, maybe docks, maybe just regular markets in general, and etc. So I'll let Dragon on the right answer first. Go ahead, Mr. Dragon.
I would support the idea of currencies so people could trade more easily, and if I'm making jobs like I am with the police, definitely having currency would help like pay it more easily.
All right, thank you so much for answering the question on currency, Mr. Dragon. Mr. Sab, go ahead.
Like I said, I would create an economy, which also means that I have to create a currency. What I would think on doing is looking at past pricing and then comparing it to real life pricing so we can get more accurate depictions on what like each ore can be valued as, you know?
Yes. All right, thank you so much, Sab.
So,
go ahead, continue. If you have anything else to say.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Alrighty then. Alright, thank you so much, Sab, and thank you to Dragon for answering the fifth and last final question. Alrighty, folks, it looks like we've come to the end of this debate. Again, I want to thank both of you guys for being here. Maybe Sab wasn't here inside the world, but he was here inside the Discord server. So that was hopefully that was enough. We could say that was enough. Also, guys, please, this was a quick demonstration, by the way, Dragon. The statue next to you was supposed to be Sab, so you can go ahead and destroy him now if you want to. I'll go ahead and destroy him now. But, yeah, like I said, though, thank you to both of you guys, both of the candidates for being here. Thank you guys so much for answering all 5 questions. We talked bases on currency, expansion, what else? Oh, yeah, railways, and you also, Mr. Sab, you also did touch on the potential, investment on, making highways for villagers, not just players, but for villagers as well. And we also saw in the beginning, maybe the expansion of the government itself inside the inside Sevastopol, and maybe creating secretaries and etc. But alrighty, folks. Again, to both of the candidates, thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you to the audience for being here. Thank you guys so much for being here and listening, and maybe asking some questions. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I just want to say good luck to both of you guys, Dragon and Sab, in the selection. And may the best man win. I'm going to go ahead and move you guys onto the audience. So may the best man win. and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, folks. So here we go. As you folks saw, we just had a debate with both of the candidates. We had a debate with Sab and a debate with Dragon. Both of the candidates, both of the leading candidates for this second election of Sevastopol, as you saw there. And at the moment, right now at the second, we just finished up the debate, and I am just getting ready to actually put up the poll inside hashtag poll. So by the way, guys, we're gonna have the poll inside of the polls channel, inside the important category, inside the Discord server. So we're gonna go ahead and host the poll there. So it's gonna be there, and let me go ahead and see this real quick, guys. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and host the poll there, folks. Let me just go ahead and open up the poll. So here we go. Presidential election of Sevastopol. Here we go, folks. Again, the main candidates are right now at the second, Sab and Dragon. They both have still not picked who their running mate will be, but they can pick afterwards. After one of them loses or after one of them win. Excuse me. After one of them win, they can go ahead and pick their own vice president. Unless they want to pick now, doesn't really matter if they want. You guys can pick now or later. But here we go, folks. Presidential election of Sevastopol. I'm gonna actually put second presidential election of Sevastopol. Vote. We have on the ballot. We have Saboy and we also have Dragon. So again, when the stream started, we had about 5 or 6 candidates running, but they all had to leave. And there's one candidate I do need to speak with. I won't mention who his name is for privacy reasons and for other reasons, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. But yeah, the main people on the ballot right now who are running will be Saboy and Raiden. Saboy is the moderator or a moderator of Season 15. He also did help with the creation of Season 15. And Sab is also a my manager from the Discord server, so that's his his whole overall stats. And Dragon is a very experienced presidential candidate and a president himself. He did win an election over a couple seasons ago in Season 12. When he just narrowly, I'm pretty sure, beats, I'm pretty sure, Mushy at the time. It was, it was a couple seasons ago. This was over a year ago. But Dragon does have a lot of presidential experience on his back. And you could say Sab as well. But that's not up to me. That's up to the people of Sevastopol. So here we go, folks. The poll will last about 15 minutes. At 11:45, the poll will end, and we will conclude who won the election. If it's 50-50, again, we're going to spin the wheel, and we're going to pick a president ourselves. So here we go. Dragon and Sab. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The poll has been posted, folks. The poll has been posted. Vote. The poll has been posted, folks. Go ahead and vote. Again, I'm going to pull up Discord onto the mainstream so you guys can see what I'm commentating on right now. But here we go, folks. Second election of Sevastopol at this moment. We had the elections yesterday for Zarkov, so this could really influence the elections today over in Sevastopol with the win that the former president won, the former president of Sevastopol, which is Solonik E. That could influence a little bit in this election, but we'll see right now. We have Dragon and Sab currently inside the ballot, and we currently have 5 votes in so far for this poll, and we have the early votes coming in right now at this second. 5 votes. Let's go ahead and check them out. At the second, wow, that is insane. Oh my god, right now at the second, as you can see there, Dragon is just really, wow, this is just a landslide. 100% going to the column of Dragon and 0% going into the column of Sab, as you can see there. 0 to 100%. That is insane. Wow, I've never seen a poll like this before at all. The last time we had a poll like this, with this big, with a landslide this big, was over. I'm pretty sure a couple seasons ago. If we go back to Season 13. Back during January, I'm pretty sure in the first administration of Season 13, Ninja Man won an election, and his first approval rating poll actually was, I'm pretty sure 10 votes into his column, and in the approval rating poll. That's the only poll where there's only really been 100% out of 0. So this is pretty historic. Again, another historic election, as you can see here. Another historic election. Last election we had a very controversial figure, aka controversial candidate, Arhemi, running again after after seasons of stepping down and taking a hiatus from the political, from the political seasons and stuff. But he was back, and he did win an election with the help of his cousin, Dragon. We'll just call him his brother. With the help of his brother, on season 15. That did influence his campaign a lot during the first election. But with a lot of scandals and stuff, he did get impeached due to the one scandal that the former president did get in. I will not mention that scandal just because I don't want YouTube to do anything to me. So yeah, but the last president did have a little bit of not so much of a stepping stone. It was a stepping stone in the beginning, as you can see, with him winning a historic election in the beginning, with him not really running at all in any of the elections. And it's actually his first time being a president, so it was really monumental for him to actually win an election. But at this moment right now, folks, you can see that Dragon is leading over Sab at this moment with 100% to Sab's 0%, which is just absolutely historic. We have about 10 to 9, no, we have about 11 minutes left, now 10 minutes left on the clock until the poll ends, the presidential poll ends. So here we go. Right now, it is looking into the favor of Dragon with his 5 votes going into his column at the moment. Fox, will there be a second president? And is Soloniki the president right now? Not going to be a president because Dragon is going to take his place. Well, Soloniki. Yeah, there's going to technically be two. Well, at this point, actually, it's going to be a little bit. It's going to be a whole wraparound. So Dragon will have to give up his government position over in Zarkov if he wants to become the president. That's how it's gonna work. Because there's a big wraparound. No, he's like doing a loophole. So he's gonna have to give up his position in Zarkov, and he's gonna have to become the president here. That's the thing. And actually, you know what? We should actually make a now that you actually brought up that we should actually make a rule where if you're already the president of another place, if you already won a whatchamacallit, like a presidential election and you're already the president of another place, you can't run here. So we're not gonna have that happen. Just so it doesn't really mix all the wires and stuff. Not government position no more. You're not vice president anymore of Zarkov. Actually, no. Yeah, no. Aren't you like vice president of Zarkov? Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and actually right now, since you just reminded me. Alright, let me go ahead and check the Discord poll one more time. Alright, we have about 5 votes still left. Oh my god. Oh, Lord have mercy. Alright, sorry about that. We still have 5 votes. Now 6 votes tallied in. I'll go ahead and check that in a minute. I just have to load into the realm page first though. So give me a sec. Also, guys, I just want to say we're gonna have a very quick election. Just because I have an urgent matter I have to attend to, and I really want to get on Forza Horizon and play on there, so yeah. Man, this is taking ages. Alright, well, alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and just check out the poll over at the poll channel over in the important section of Discord server. All right, so right now where the presidential election poll stands is 6 votes. And we're gonna check out actually now 7 votes. We're gonna go ahead and check out the new votes that have been tallied in, the 2 new votes, and we'll see which column they've gone into. All right, so as you can see there, actually the 2 votes have actually gone into the column of Sab. It seems that Sab is now picking up his votes and supporters. As you can see there, my thing finally loaded up, but as you can see there, Sab is finally picking up the momentum now. As you can see there from his monumental gap with Dragon, as you can see there with his humongous lead in the beginning, but he does have about 7 minutes left to hopefully make some sort of comeback. Maybe it could be a 50-50 and maybe could clutch up a presidency like that. But right now, as you can see there, it is a 29 to 71%. Dragon has lost about 20% right now, as you can see there, and the 2 votes come from Zonary and the candidate himself. Did you run me on Bedrock Edition? Not yet, Army Fox. Not yet, man. We're currently in the middle of an election, so not yet. Sorry, bro. like I said, I'm not gonna add anyone right now just because we're in the middle of an election. So yeah, but right now, folks, we have 7 votes, and we have about 7 minutes left. And remember, at 11:45 the poll ends. Remember, it was about 15 minutes that I gave via the poll, so 15 minutes. 7 votes are in. 2 votes are now in the column of Sab. So Sab is now picking up some voters now. He's finally actually getting some votes, as you can see there. And yeah, there you have it. 71% going to the column of Dragon and 29% going to the column of Sab. Is this a realm of world? It is a realm. It's a realm. We have a custom boss, a custom final boss. We also have a custom sword. And yeah, but right now we do have a texture pack for the season. It's just the thing is, due to a glitch that happened with the texture pack at this moment, we don't have the texture pack enabled. So if you come from the trailer, man, it's maybe a little bit, maybe I'll say it is a scam, to be honest, just because, Mojang still has that weird glitch where it doesn't really allow us to, I mean, the texture pack works. It's just the thing is, the hotbar glitch for the inventory thing has not been fixed. There's a glitch going on with the hotbar. So yeah, that's not been fixed though. That has not been fixed. All right, so right now, at this moment, it's still 29% to Sab and 71% going to the column of Dragon. So still, Sab needs to get some more votes. He needs to get about 3 more votes if he wants to tie up with Dragon in the span of 5 more minutes, which I think is almost impossible. That's my opinion. I think it's almost impossible unless something else happens, but we don't know. But we don't know yet. We do not know. Alrighty, as you can see there. Oh wow, well it looks like I'm pretty sure that is actually crazy. So it looks like the candidate, the main candidate, Sab, has just pulled his own vote from his own column, and Zonari, one of his supporters, has just pulled his own vote from his own column. That's a little bit insane. What's General saying right now? Is General going insane? General's not going insane. Alright, let's go ahead and just go on over onto polls again. Alright, so, oh wow, that is crazy. Alright, well, as you can see there, oh my god, this is just, dude, now it looks like Sab has no chance of winning the election. It looks like at this moment right now, Dragon, it seems to be the favored candidate to win the presidential election. As you can see there, we have 8 fucking sad roses, withered roses, as you can see there. That is crazy. 7 votes going to the column of Dragon, which is 100%, and 0 votes going to the column of Sab. This is very interesting, and this is very, very concerning for Sab, I will say. Very, very concerning for Sab. Wow, that is insane. As you can see there, folks, 100% to 0%. I've never seen any of this. I'm pretty sure none of this has ever happened in the history of any season. Well, like, in general, in any election poll, there's never been this much of a landslide before, so this shit is fucking insane. Just, like, looking at this, oh my god. This is monumental and insane, frankly. This is insane. But wow, that is, crazy. That is crazy. What's General saying again? That's crazy. Bruh. What's on here? Alright, still have 7 votes in. Okay, folks, we have about 3 minutes left until the election ends, folks. 3 minutes left until the election ends, my good fellow Americans. Subscribe and like to Foxy for more. Yes, actually, you know what? Tripolar. Oh my god, bro. You're speaking straight facts, brother. Subscribe and like to Fox for more content. Bro knows what's up. Thank you so much for the literal shout out. Thank you so much for the promotion, bro. Thank you so much for that. Absolute W's from you. Yes, if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe, please, if you haven't already, and that'll really help me out, and I'll do more streams like this. You know, if you subscribe, actually, it does motivate me more to do more streams like these. So, yeah, again, if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe, man. Please, go ahead and like and subscribe, because it does help me out. All right. We have about 2 minutes left until the election ends. Again, like I said, monumental landslide for what seems to be Dragon. 7 votes going into the column of Dragon. That is crazy. Literally, frankly crazy. Never seen anything like that before. And yeah. Also, by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of a couple. I'm gonna get rid of some moderator. Or, like, I'm gonna get rid of some moderators on here, like their which we're called like their mod roles and stuff. Cause like there's like I get confused a lot. Just keeping track of all this shit. So like some people have like a lot of mod and stuff. Or, like a couple of people have mod. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, no. It is now 11:44. I think we could safely say that the next president of Sevastopol will be Raiden, aka Dragon. I think the main candidate of this election has just won the presidential election himself. Dragon is now projected to be the winner of the presidential election, the second presidential election of Sevastopol. Unless it turns, if it's 11:45, he's officially the president. But here we go, though. I think it's safe to say that Dragon is now the president of Sevastopol. I think it's safely. I think it's safe to say. I think it's safe to say. It is safe to say, I think now, he is the president of Sevastopol. It's 11:44. We're about. All right, there we go. All right, folks, there you have it. It is now 11:45. The poll just ended. As you can see, the election polls just ended. And 7 votes. The final tally is 7 votes going to the column of Dragon to 0 going to the column of Seb. This is a monumental election, and a full landslide in this election. Frankly, I'm flabbergasted and speechless off of what just happened right now. This is frankly insane. This is insane. I can now officially project and say the winner of the presidential election is now Dragon, aka Raiden. Congratulations, Dragon, you're the winner! Congratulations, Dragon, you're the winner! Yeah! You've won the election! GG's, that was GG's. GG's, guys, GG's, man. That was, well, it wasn't really insane. There wasn't really that many people here, but again, like I said, GG's to Dragon, GG's to Sab, GG's to the audience, to everyone that asked any questions, GG's to Harmy to GG's to Arhemi for asking questions, GG's to the other candidates that could not get here as well. And yeah, I guess that's it though. I think that is it. Folks, I think that's it. GG's, folks. That was insane. A sweep from Dragon, as you can see there. Sweep from him. Let's just check that vote, or check that poll one more time. Let's check that poll. As you can see there, 7. No one has ever seen this, nor have I ever seen this in my entire life. 7 votes going into the column of Dragon to Sab's 0 votes going into his column. This is frankly very monumental and a big historic moment for Dragon himself, but he has just won the presidential election of Sevastopol. So now the president, President Dragon will have to pick a VP / vice president before I go, so yeah. Oh, I can't stop, bro. I cannot stop sneezing. Holy shit. Alrighty, but, yeah, so now the president has to pick a vice president, to lead the way, so here we go. I need to get rid of, Nikki's, like, mod roles and stuff. Okie dokie. Who else do I need to get mod? Who else do I need to get rid of? From? Okay, so I think that's it though. But GG's, guys. GG's, that was a good election. That was a very calm election, very relaxed election. GG's, guys. At the beginning, we had a lot of candidates. Yeah, we had a lot of candidates in the beginning. So GG's to the candidates that could not be here because of time dependency and stuff. By that I mean a lot of urgencies and stuff that had to be attended. So yeah, but GG's to those candidates that cannot get here. Thank you so much for even attending at all, and thank you for Sevastopol for being here in the moment in the election. Thank you guys so much for being here and participating inside the election. This is a kind of historic election, a small election, but a historic one, just because a president, a man, should I say, a former president that has not won an election since season 12 has just won another one here in season 15. So that is a very historic moment for us and for the nation. We'll see what happens, and we'll see what plans he has for the future. So GG's to Dragon, GG's to everybody else, GG's to the audience. And by the way, I think he just picked Tripolar to be his vice president. So congratulations, Tripolar. You're now the president or the vice president of Sevastopol. Congratulations, guys. You guys are now the new administration. GG's. You guys did well. GG's. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer you. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer you guys the presidential role real quick over on Discord. But GG's though, guys. GG's. That was good. GG's, man. GG's. GG's. Alright, let me go ahead and just get rid of that. Alright. Okay, I'm going to just give him the rules real quick. Hold on, guys. I'm still here. I'm still here, guys. I'm still here. But GG's, guys. Again, GG's to everybody. That was massive. And I'll go ahead and actually let the president, if he wants to speak on his, you know, do a little victory speech if he wants to. Mr. President, you want to go ahead and give a victory speech before I go? So I do have to go as well. Would you like to go ahead and give? Yeah, all right. Do a victory speech. I'll be watching from the heavens, aka from spectator mode. And your vice president is on your side as well. I'll go ahead and give him an invite as well. They're muted, by the way.
Hello. Hello.
Mr. President, how are you feeling right now, Mr. President?
I'm feeling really happy. I know I can do a lot for this city, and I want to also thank everyone that voted for me. It was a complete sweep, a 7-0.
Hello, Mr. Vice President. How you doing? Guys, congratulations on your victory. That was insane. You guys got a whole sweep, a whole landslide, 7-0. That was really crazy. How are you both feeling right now? How are you both feeling?
I'm feeling amazing.
Oof. What about you, Mr. Vice President? How you feeling, man? I think the Vice President doesn't have... I'm pretty sure his mic is not working. Mr. Vice President, hello? There we go. How you doing, man? Mr. Vice President, how you feeling right now?
I kind of feel happy.
Dang.
Everyone for voting Raiden as president. Raiden, thank you for voting me as your vice president.
Yeah, you're welcome, of course. Also, I'm gonna be picking my secretaries.
Alrighty.
It will be Unknown and Adam as my secretaries.
Unknown and Adam?
Adam and unknown as second.
Alright. Okay, alright. Well, guys, GG's for that. GG's for the monumental victory. A landslide victory, as you can see there. And thank you both of you guys for, speaking on your, on your massive victory. I will say massive victory, because, I mean, come on, 7-0, that's crazy. We haven't seen that type of victory since, I'm pretty sure, Season 13, back in those days, which was really big. So, yeah, but congrats, though. Congrats, guys. And I hope you guys enjoy your week. Enjoy your term. Enjoy your term. What's up, Wild Army Fox? I'll go ahead and add you in a sec, Wild Army. Alrighty, but GG's, guys. I have to bring you back down. But you both have the roles now inside Discord, inside the Discord server. Remember, you guys are allowed to ping, presidential news, Senate chamber. You guys can pass some laws if you want to. Well, that's up to the vice president himself, actually, because he's the one that is in charge of the laws and passing the laws. The president is in charge of giving presidential news and just, just the city overall. But again, both of you guys are the leaders of Sevastopol, you could say. But congrats and GG's. So I'll see you guys later tonight. If not tomorrow, because I will go ahead. I will go ahead and stream onto Forza. And yeah, but GG's, guys, GG's. All right, Wild Army. What's your username, man? Sorry for the old inconvenience, brother. Sorry for that. What's your what's your gamer tag? Wild Army. Sorry for the whole mix up there. Every day I look at Sevastopol, like, it gets more beautiful. Why? Because we're actually renovating the city for once. We're actually renovating this goddamn city. The GG's, folks. GG's. What is your gamer tag? Wild Army Fox. And also, if you haven't already, Wild Army, go ahead and subscribe, man. If you haven't already, brother. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and actually, you know what? You know what I'm gonna go ahead and do. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the music before I do anything. Oh, it's not even there. Oof. Bruh. It's crazy. Wild Army, you there, man? I don't think Wild Army's there. I think bro is dead. I don't think he's not here. Alrighty then. I guess I'll just go ahead and go on over onto Forza Horizon. So, alright folks, you had a good short stream again, you know. I really want to go on I really want to go on Forza Horizon and stream on there. So, yeah, but folks, I'm gonna go ahead and go now. So if you folks haven't already, go ahead and like, subscribe, do all those things, my good fellow Americans, and I'll see you all in the next one. I'll see you guys on Forza in a sec. I have to get, you know, the stress and everything off of me. So yeah, but like, subscribe, do all those things, my good fellow Americans, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye, bye bye, bye chat. See ya. Peace. I'll see you guys on Forza in a sec.